Greetings, this is Frosty Thundertrot, and welcome to episode 5 of my attempt at Krustoo Farms Homesteading Challenge. Now we're in June, and of course it's starting to rain. Well, let's check out the farm and see how the farm is doing. The grass is looking amazing. The oats are looking good. How's the alfalfa? Alfalfa is growing. The sorghum is looking good. Still got a good amount of food here. Although I'm kind of struggling with milk. I need a lot more milk than what I got. Got 3 pallets of lettuce that can be sold. Started. So. Eggs are moving on along. Let's see if there's any contract work that looks good. Deadwood, hoeing, spraying, wood trat. Wood transport. I'll put that in the wrong spot. I didn't want to store that. I wanted to sell that. I'll have to pull it out and sell it. Gotta get this out of this hail. And then I gotta get me out of the hail. Alright. I'll go ahead and turn up speed to get past this hail. Let's see what's on sale. Oh, just a Zetor tractor. So, looks like the rain's supposed to end around 10 o'clock. So about another hour. The weather forecast, the weatherman says it's not raining, but the eyes tell me something different. Alright, that's done. Let's go ahead and reset time. No, that's the wrong one. Alright, let's see if any contracts have popped up since then. Harvesting. I don't have any way to harvest. Fertilizing. Okay, this is right next to the animal dealer, so it's probably worth trying to do. I will take what slurry I can with me. Which wasn't much, but that's something anyway. And I'm getting called again. Damn. Alright. And my wife's been a month in the hospital and she's back home now, so I expect to be interrupted a lot for this next few videos as she gets resettled. Which makes me glad I figured out how to do a pause on recording finally. It's very simple, I just had to look up how to do it. And now it lets me to do time skips as well without degrading the quality of the video, so I can remain the 3440 by 1440p resolution, which then YouTube upscales to 4K. That's where if I have to go into the free video editors I have, my quality gets knocked down to 1080p. Alright. But there's the field, but there's a ditch in the way, so I can't get there from here. Alright, here we go. Alright, this seems to be working. So I'll come back when this is done. Okay, I'm almost done with this contract. It is a good thing that this field is basically right. Okay. David says I'm done and get the hell off his field, no more, so as the customer wishes, it shall be. Yeah, with this small of a slurry tanker, this contract really only worked because I was right here next to the animal dealer, which is my source of the slurry. But let's go ahead and get paid. Yay! I got a little bit of money now. Good. Head on back to the farm. I guess I should check to see if there's any more contracts nearby. Fertilizing 1. Uh, 25. No, that's all the way over there. Harvesting, mowing, spraying, wood transport. Nope, nothing here that I can really do. Alright, so let's head back to the farm. Although I think I am going to have to eventually replace my weeder with a real hoe so I can do these hoeing contracts and the weeding contracts better. So that's a lot of money for relatively little. I think looking back of it, I probably should have held off on something else and got a hoe instead of the weeder. It's about 5:30 now. I wonder if another pallet of lettuces came out yet. Lower my front end loader down some. Go ahead and grab some diesel. I'm down to half a tank or so. There we go. 81 bucks for that. Diesel definitely ain't cheap. And I got some leftover slurry in this tank that I need to get rid of. So to do that, if I drive on this crop, it'll ruin it. So I'm just gonna cruise right down beside it like this. And use up the rest of my slurry so it's not in the... Alright. Good, my tanker's empty. Now I have $19,000 worth of budget to help upgrade equipment and move forward. I'm not sure when this alfalfa will be ready to harvest. I think it goes on the same growth cycle as grass, so the alfalfa should be ready to harvest next month. gonna just park this right next to the cow shed. Yep, I do have some lettuce ready. Let's check prices here for lettuce. Okay, so lettuce is actually going down. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab this pallet of lettuce and sell it now. Alright, 21,000. Let's do some mathing here. Alright, how much honey do I have? 11. Oof. That's gonna be rough. Need to put more water in the greenhouse. And how is the cows doing? I need more dairy production here. So I'm gonna buy 3 more cows. There. I think that'll take care of my dairy. What I'm really concerned about right now is the honey. A manure spreader. Don't really need that. Alright. I'm hoping this will help. Alright. I'll hook up to the water tanker. Oh, another pallet of lettuce has popped up. Hooray. There are bigger tankers I can use, but this one is nice and maneuverable and perfectly adequate for what I'm doing here. And tomorrow I'll check prices and try to sell lettuce at the best spot instead of just selling at my kiosk if my kiosk isn't the best price. And then I'll buy a mower and a tedder and a windrower and get to work on getting my hay cut. Hopefully something useful will pop up in the sale. And chances of it happening are unlikely, but it's not impossible. And I might have to put this this hay up loose, old-fashioned way. Alright. So now, that's a bale fork, huh? I might use this to pick up the hay loose. Huh. Alright, but it is 7 o'clock, so I'd say it's a good time to end the day. Thank you very much for watching.